but you don't necessarily need is a tamper. It's very nice to have, but you don't need it. It's just nice to have. So one part of the tamper is flat. You're going to use that to pat it down. And then this you can use to like clean it out. It's less than, you can get it on Amazon for like $3-4 or something like that. It's very cheap, but it's nice to have. Then you want to take your tobacco. You want to fill your cigar pipe. Now, as you're filling the cigar pipe, you want to put a little bit in there, and then you want to pat it down just a bit, and you're going to keep doing that. You don't got to do it every time. But the thing is, when you go to light it up, you're going to pull the heat down. And what you kind of need to focus on and what you want to do, you want the tobacco to be touching. Like if you just put it in there and just be packing it up, you low-key kind of sort of have gaps. And you want all of this shit to be touching and very much connected. So that as you pull the heat down, all of it can get heat up. Like sometimes if you watch when I put the cigar pipe, it'll be times where it's like lots of smoke, and then there'll be a little bit of smoke. And then after the little bit of smoke, you start to see there's lots of smoke again. That's because there was probably like a small little space or gap where all the tobacco wasn't as connected. And so the other part about that is when you light this up, it rises. It rises up. So you got to put it back down. You got to pat it back down. So I generally, how much should you put in there? More than 50%, but definitely not 100%. So I packed it about 70%. 70-75 is what I would say. 70-75. Now, it's also cold outside. Trying to have a heat and a flame in the cold and the wind is hard to do. So that's why I recommend a Zippo. Just like that. Then you just put the flame to the tobacco. But like I said, it's gonna rise. And from here, you want to pat it back down. You probably can't tell from there, but it came up some. So what you want to do is you want to pat it back down and light it one more time.